Yo bro, back again on latest movie stories channel. If you're looking for a movie that's full of action, full of blood, and full of intense brawling, you've come to the right place. The Raid movie is the definition of non-stop action. No small talk, no romance, all you get are brutal fighters and the craziest fight choreography in cinematic history. Get your coffee and adrenaline ready, because we're gonna dissect the storyline. And if you like this channel, as usual, just subscribe, so you don't miss other interesting videos from latest movie stories. The film opens with a man named Rama, a new recruit in the police force. He's seen here preparing himself for his first assignment, capturing some mafia figures. In the morning, he says goodbye to his father and wife. His wife is seen to be 7 months pregnant and is about to give birth. Though it's hard to leave his wife, he has to go to carry out his duty. Then we're shown the police squad on their way, led by Sergeant Jaka. There we see Rama, Bowo, Dagu, and all the other members. Inside the vehicle, Sergeant Jaka gives instructions to his team. We know the place they're about to raid is a hangout for high-level mafia who won't hesitate to kill them brutally, and it's in that building that all the criminals gather. Elsewhere, we're shown a mafia boss named Tama, who's been a police fugitive for a long time, with his trusted man Mad Dog, who's loyal and willing to die for his boss. And Andy is the brains behind the illegal businesses that Tama operates. Here, he's seen executing people who've betrayed him. Until the last person, Tama runs out of bullets and brutally kills him with a hammer. Long story short, the police force arrived in front of the building that served as the mafia headquarters and where the killers were hiding. Before entering, Sergeant Jaka meets Lieutenant Wahyu, who's been waiting for him. But here, Lieutenant Wahyu scolds Jaka because the team he's brought is new and inexperienced. Yet Sergeant Jaka trusts his men. He then divided his troops into 2 groups. The first group was led by Sergeant Jaka, followed by Lieutenants Wahyu and Bowo. The second team was led by Rama and Dagu. Until in front of the apartment, they reunite again and take out Tama's men who are guarding outside the building. At the front entrance, they unexpectedly meet a man named Gofar. But from his demeanor, he's not one of Tama's men. Rather a good person who's trapped and can't get out of the building. Though he almost got rough-handled by Bowo, luckily Rama quickly stopped it. Then they enter the apartment and capture some of Tama's men. Until they reach the 5th floor, they encounter a young child who's there. Seeing the police in front of him, the kid immediately runs. But Lieutenant Wahyu shoots him, even though initially Sergeant Jaka told everyone not to shoot. Quickly they approach the child, but it turns out there's another kid who runs off. And because of that incident, their arrival is detected by Tama after the kid triggers the alarm. Tama is seen monitoring from the CCTV installed in every corner of the building, knows about this. Yeah, he immediately orders his men to deal with those uninvited guests on the 5th floor. 2 of his men are seen immediately watching the police he's gonna take out, who are guarding below and near the apartment window. One of the police members guarding at the window and outside is killed after the person they're holding captive seizes the chance to grab a machete and hacks him. and 2 members waiting in the car are also killed after being shot by Tama's men. We can infer the shooting is a warning from Tama. And now he orders all his men to not hesitate to kill all the police who come, saying, "Don't forget to have fun." Then we're shown Sergeant Jaka's team on the 6th floor with the lights out. Meanwhile, above them are already some of Tama's men hunting them. Until finally they all exchange gunfire, causing casualties on both sides. And because the enemy numbers are increasing, Sergeant Jaka orders his troops to retreat and enter a room.
Gua udah tahu siapa dalangnya, Bang.
Lu gila ya?
And because the enemy numbers are increasing, Sergeant Jaka orders his troops to retreat and enter a room. And that makes them surrounded from outside. However, Rama quickly destroyed the floor to make a hole. When the floor opens, Sergeant Jaka immediately jumped down. But apparently there were already a number of Tama's men there who immediately attacked Jaka. Seeing this, Rama and other members immediately went down and helped Jaka. Not long after, a group of people who broke down the door again appeared. When Rama was holding them, suddenly Bowo was shot from the bottom when he was about to destroy the floor. And now, they are surrounded again. With their desperate situation, Rama quickly brought gas and put it in the refrigerator. Then she brought the refrigerator near the door and put the grenade. The gas exploded, which made them death, and Rama was bounced because of the explosion. After conscious, Sergeant Jaka then ordered Rama to go to bring Bowo to a safer place, to Gopar's room, while he remained with Lieutenant.
Bawa pasukan, beresin semua.
At the same time, Tama orders Mad Dog and Andy to go down and finish off the remaining police. Then Andy chooses to go alone, though he's eventually followed by his 2 subordinates. But when inside the elevator, he kills those 2 subordinates. The scene shifts when Rama is confronted and engages in intense hand-to-hand combat against many opponents, until he finally manages to kill them all swiftly. He entered the room occupied by Gopar, and both hid behind the wall. Not long after that, his men Tama came in and immediately checked the room.
Tip-tipu Saya tak ada waktu buat kau tipu-tipu. Periksa semua lemari. Kamar mandi.
One of them stabbed a machete on the wall. Rama and Bowo looked panicked when the machete hit his cheeks. But fortunately, Rama immediately wiped his blood, which made them not know his hiding. After it's safe, the 2 emerge from their hiding place and immediately treat Bowo's worsening injuries. Eventually, Bowo manages to survive and rests in Gopar's room. After that, Rama leaves to complete his mission and search for his surviving friends. But as he's walking, one of Tama's men spots him and immediately chases him to a dead end. And there's no other choice but to engage in hand-to-hand combat. Hearing the increasing number of enemies, Rama immediately jumped from the building, claiming the enemies were below him. This caused him to walk unsteadily. As he was about to leave, Andy suddenly pulled him away. But as we know, Andy and Rama are siblings who haven't seen each other in a long time. They gather there, and Rama invites Andy to come home. However, Andy refuses, saying their father would be disappointed if he found out about Andy's work.
Lo nggak usah repot-repot kesini, lo tinggal telepon gua aja. Lo harus keluar dari sini. Sekarang.
At the same time, as Jaka is about to exit, Mad Dog suddenly attacks him, and they both draw their weapons. Then Jaka orders Mad Dog to chase Lieutenant Wahyu, who immediately flees. Meanwhile, he appears outgunned and is ordered inside by Mad Dog. Mad Dog then drops his weapon and challenges Jaka to a fight. It's gonna be fun, he says. This is what makes it interesting.
Sebenarnya kurang kalau begini. Ini baru asik.
In the fight, Mad Dog's strength and stamina were seen, causing Jaka to be killed by his hands after his neck and head were broken, thus killing Jaka. Elsewhere, Andy tells Rama to get out quickly if the situation is safe. And there, Andy sees Mad Dog dragging Jaka to be taken to Tama, while Rama watches from the doorway, seeing that Jaka is already dead.
Lu buang-buang waktu lo.
Upon arriving upstairs, Tama immediately stabs Andy's hand after learning of his actions from the CCTV footage that had helped Rama.
Gua akui nyali lu gede. Salut boleh.
Rama, who was walking, was suddenly told to come in by Dagu. Now only 4 police officers remained, along with Bowo, in Gofar's room. Rama then decided to immediately detain Tama, who was on the 12th floor, so they could get out. However, on the way up, they have to clash again in the narcotics manufacturing room because there are Tama's remaining henchmen there, aside from Andy and Mad Dog. After that, they head back up to the upper floor, but Rama sees a person being tortured and he approaches him. while Lieutenant Wahyu and Dagu head to the 12th floor to stop Tama. Seeing Rama enter, Mad Dog without saying much, Mad Dog immediately released Andy to increase the intensity. Although a solo versus duo, Mad Dog's stamina is incredibly strong, and he is the ultimate king of this mission. Mad Dog is seen repeatedly getting knocked down, but still manages to get back up, until he finally unleashes his final move, attempting to break Rama's neck. Luckily, Andy immediately stabs Mad Dog neck with a broken lamp, but it turns out the stab doesn't faze him. He instead pounds Andy. Until finally, a combo from the two of them manages to kill Mad Dog. On the upper floor, Lieutenant Wahyu and Dagu successfully ambushed Tama and immediately arrested him. However, for no apparent reason, Lieutenant Wahyu shot Dagu, killing him on the spot. This incident revealed Lieutenant Wahyu's true identity. It turned out he had previously carried out a similar mission, but Lieutenant Wahyu accepted a bribe from Tama and betrayed the police. Then Lieutenant Wahyu ordered Tama to take him out of the building. When he saw Rama about to go up, he immediately shot him, though the shot missed because Rama dodged. Then Rama asked about Dagu, who had apparently been killed by Lieutenant Wahyu, which angered Rama.
18 anak buah lo mati setelah Reza telepon gua.
Until finally, Lieutenant Wahyu shoots Tama after realizing his situation. After this, he'll be hunted by another mafia named Reza, and he decides to kill himself by pointing the pistol at himself. But when he's about to pull the trigger, it turns out the bullets are already spent, and he doesn't die. Finally, he has to be apprehended by Rama and must account for his actions. Before the movie ends, we're shown Lieutenant Wahyu being taken away by Rama, Bowo, and Andy. But midway through the journey, Andy decides to turn back and choose his own path, and the movie ends. And that's the end of the epic battle in the Raid movie. This film isn't just about fistfights, but also about a valuable lesson. True resilience comes from the will to keep pushing forward, even when everyone says it's impossible. Like Rama, we must dare to face multi-layered challenges. Never back down from your goals, even when you feel alone amidst a siege of problems. Thanks for watching till the end. If you like discussions about action movies that get you pumped like this, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. See you in the fight ring of the next movie.
Silently while I saw